Hey, are you one of those people that have been with us for 293 episodes, or are you a first timer? Is this your first time that you've caught us live here, or maybe you're watching one of the replays of 293 episodes? Well, guess what? Today is also a special day. It is our 10 years of doing this live. I think for the first 6 or 7 years, John, we were every Saturday. Now we're the first Saturday of the month at 9 a.m. And we're glad that you joined us or found us. And today I'm going to review some of the past episodes that we've done. We're also going to take volunteers that have any aches or pains. My name is Michael Loge. I'm a certified emotion code practitioner. I'm here on the west coast of Canada in Victoria, BC. And you can join John and I, watch live or volunteer Saturdays, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern, the first Saturday of every month. John, good morning, and introduce yourself.
Hey everyone, John Inverarity, certified emotion code, body code, belief code practitioner, also on the west coast of Canada and helping people all over the world with various aches, pains, mental health concerns. And wow, yeah, amazing that it's been 10 years that we've been doing this. How time flies, hey? Hey, if you're watching live, let us know that you're here. You know what? I think there's a few people that have been with us like the whole time. Not too sure if Natasha's in the house today, but let us know where you're from. We always love to know that.
Yeah, I see that we're live here on Facebook. We're also live in my Facebook group, and we're live on LinkedIn and on YouTube, so you can watch us on multiple platforms. If you're watching the replay live, take a second, say hello, let us know that you're watching, subscribe to our channel, and if you do that, then you'll get notified in the future if you follow us on those platforms. Said, hey, the guys are live, or you can watch the replay. Now, just to give you some context, today we're working on aches and pains, and our job today is to demonstrate how we can reduce and lessen your physical aches and pains today live. That's the goal. We can't promise it. We don't commit to guaranteeing it, but we've got a pretty good success rate. We've done 293 episodes, and I think we've got a high 90% of success rates. And some things need a follow-up tune-up, or follow-up or tune-up or another meeting. But if you're watching today and you have any aches and pains, see if this is something that we could help you with. Now, also, if you're an emotion code practitioner, you might want to go back and watch our previous episodes. Here's a list of some of the things that we've helped people with. Aching wrists, fingers, and hands. Sometimes they call it arthritis. We don't call it that. Aching wrists, fingers, and hands. Addictions. We've done food addictions. We've done wine addictions. And addictions means you just keep drinking it or eating it and you can't stop. Well, we cut that off quite easily here on the Releasing Negative Emotion show. Always cold hands and feet. Does that sound like you? I'm still on the A's. Always cold hands and feet. Always tired and exhausted. Anger, bitterness, anxious about speaking, anxious about leaving your house, anxious about meeting people. We've been helping people with great success. Back pain, upper, middle, lower, blocked nasal passages, blocks to creativity, blocks to love, bowel issues, brain fog, burning chest sensations, as in, what's the other? Acid reflux. Constipation, crying easily, that's a fun one. Falling and staying asleep, fear of anything. I'm just in the F's. John and I have a list of about almost 100 things that we've had success helping people with. And of course, we pick a different subject here. Well, not a different subject. We've done multiple, about 100 different subjects here, and we'd like to help you. So, John, let's talk to our friends about the process. And we're looking for volunteers. So if you're watching, and you're thinking, you know what, I would like to volunteer today, and you haven't had a session with us. Now, I'm saying that we are live on Facebook. We're not getting any comments. So if you're just watching live, just give us a little hello so we know we got everything all hooked up.
So the comments are coming on the Facebook, just not on the platform here. Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
The YouTube, obviously not going to show up here, but maybe you want to go check out the YouTube live feed and then I'll read the Facebook ones.
Okay, great. Let's do that.
And then LinkedIn.
Okay, I'm going to go check on YouTube. Yep. So John, who's saying what today?
Yeah, absolutely. Kimmy Stevenson is here. Good morning, Michael John, watching live from New Zealand. Thanks for joining us from so far away. Uh, Carol Morris is here. Good morning. Happy 10th anniversary. Thank you,
Hey,
Carol.
Carol, good morning. Terry, good morning from Edmonton.
Yeah, Kimmy is saying, wonderful. I would love to volunteer. Please. Yes, I do. We'll get more into details about volunteer just in a minute here. So hang tight
Yeah.
here, Kimmy. Terry is here. Terry Magus says, hello, Michael John, joining from Edmonton, Alberta. Nice, fellow Canadian. Hey, Terry. And Fua, who says, I would love to volunteer. Thanks for joining us again here. Yeah, so if you are watching live, say hello. Let us know where you're watching from. I'll get into the volunteer part. So we are looking for 2 volunteers to work on, and there's just a couple things that we need from you, the volunteers. One is to be watching live. So we're here, we're doing it right now. And we would like to know the severity on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most severe, and where the aches and pains are. So if it's like a knee, then you say like right knee, severity 8 out of a 10, something like that. Headaches, front of head, 6 out of 10, left
Stomach
shoulder,
aches,
something like
cold
that.
hands and feet, puffy feet, numb feet, tingly toes. What do
Yeah.
all those things have in common? Well, they all have in common the same thing. They are these buggers right here. This is the size of an emotion. You're thinking an emotion, that's weird. No, it's not, because you say it already. Some of you use the expression, I've got stress in my shoulders. Well, stress is an emotion. It's not on the chart, but we can find out what the exact. Imagine this baseball sized energy or this larger one that we call absorb. These are just cartoon examples. Imagine this energy in your shoulders. You say, oh, I've got stress in my shoulders. Well, it's one thing to know it's stress, it's another thing to release and delete it. And John and I have this unique ability that we can connect with your subconscious mind and ask it a lot of questions. So, John, let's tell the people explain the process. Number 1 is the proxy. What does that mean?
Right. So we're the practitioner. We act as a proxy on your behalf. We connect up to you and with the intention of working on you and helping you. So we set our energy aside for the time being and we connect to you. And then we start muscle testing and we're asking your subconscious a yes or no question.
Yeah. It's almost like we've tapped into your computer. You're saying, yes, you can tap into my computer and find out what the problem is. So the first part is a proxy, and we can do that when you give us permission. When you volunteer, it's assumed permission. When you hire us, it's assumed permission. If you're on the street and you're limping, we don't have your permission. I'd be fixing everybody and my family and everybody. If you don't have their permission, you can't access their subconscious mind.
Right.
And what are we looking for? Well, we're not guessing and we're not intuitive and we're not psychic, but we are muscle testers. John, tell us how and why we use muscle testing.
Yeah, so muscle testing, we use our hands and a strong muscle. So we could like loop your fingers like this, and then I would take my other fingers and put them through that loop and just to pull that apart. So when asking your subconscious, it's a yes or no based question. Your subconscious remembers, all the past experiences, stress and traumas, and stores it, like file folders, right? Your subconscious, we think. And we've got an emotion code chart here. So there's 2 columns, 6 rows, and we're testing, is there a trap emotion associated with this pain or contributing to this pain? And then, ideally we'll get a yes, there is. And then we'll narrow it down from 60 to 1. So column A, column B, odd row, even row, and then we'll find it, whatever it may be on there. And so that's part of the process, the beginning part of the process. And then, so what do we do now? You've got a trapped emotion of frustration, right? It's in there.
Frustration is lodged in my neck. Or maybe I have an absorbed emotion that's causing my headache and it's pounding in my headache. Wouldn't it be nice if we could say, get rid of the emotion? But like John said, we need to know the name. And we use muscle testing to say, what's the exact name of this blank file folder or emotion? Okay, John, so someone says they have a headache, they got sore hips, sore neck, sore knees. We identify the emotion. It's an absorbed. It could be absorbed fear. Big deal. So what? We know what it's called. Then we do what?
So we take a magnet and it goes over the governing meridian. So like in acupuncture, you have these meridians that run through our bodies. And the whole process, this little ball comes to the surface. The magnet amplifies our intention. So the intention is to release it. So we're releasing this trap emotion from you now. And that little trap emotion just, releases, disconnects, fizzles away into thin air. And then ideally, there's some lightness in that area. I'm just assuming we're going to work on your shoulder. And maybe less pain, during the session. We see that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's
Well,
a day or two later. Are you
yeah,
really?
well, that's common. We can say that. It's common that when we're working on physical pain, imagine having this in your neck. We at a distance, by the way, you can do it on Zoom or by email. And even today, you don't even have to join. You just need to tell us in the chat. Well, we release it with a magnet. Now, if this is gone, guess what happens? You get your flexibility back. And in almost every case, people are noticing the physical differences right away. Now, if we're releasing your anxiousness or your panic or your guilt or shame or jealousy or blame, any of those other emotions, then you notice that over time thinking, you know what? I'm not getting angry anymore. So when it comes to physical pain, it's quite often people say, yes, I can feel it right away. When it's other emotions, you notice the difference over time, usually the same day, thinking, you know what, I haven't been jealous today, or I haven't been ticked off today, or I haven't been angry, or I haven't blown up today, or I haven't felt anxiousness today. So that's our goal. Our goal is to get everything to zero. And ideally, we'd love to do that today. To give you an example, John, can you check in? Yeah, so again, if you want to volunteer, we like to measure the work. So we are looking for a volunteer. John, you can check your email there. What is the severity? 0, it's gone. You wouldn't volunteer if you had a 0. So what is it from 1 to 10? 10 means, oh, I can't even move. And our first question will be, is this emotion related? If you just broke your arm this morning, it's probably not emotion related. So we're looking for long-term aches and pains that you've been having. And John will take on the first volunteer that we have today. I'm just refreshing my screen as well. Things are a little bit different on our screen today. So Heidi Dunstan is saying happy 10th anniversary. So thank you, Heidi. And Heidi. That's a cross between Heidi and Dunstan. Heidi. That's funny. For me, it's funny. Good. I'm just checking in here. Nika Rib from the UK. Hello there. Welcome and good afternoon to you. Good. So again, if you want to volunteer, what is the body part that's aching or discomfort? You can even say, hey, I've had a sore neck for 5 years or 10 years or 10 months, and it's about a 10. That's all you need, and then we will get started.
Have you checked YouTube?
It didn't go to YouTube today, so we'll do that later. And John, you've got a success story from a client. Why don't you read your success there?
Right. While we're waiting. Okay. So just reading off my phone here, an email that I received not too long ago. And so she says, John, thank you for checking in on me. Since this session now, I have been feeling a deep peace and relief in my inner self, which I didn't have before. I also do not have the extreme pain in my lower back, although I'm still walking bent over. So she had like fused vertebrae and like walking bent over and extreme pain in the lower back. So the pain is gone, but still, that physical, fused vertebrae are still there. There's more. Okay. I have been reflecting on the past and people who have abused me, and I have been able to forgive and release these emotions and let them go into the past now and free myself of them. This is something that I've carried for many decades. It was time. I felt this because of your session that allowed me the ability to free myself and heal. Since then, I have spent a lot of time outside on my deck enjoying nature, flowers, and time talking to my husband. I cannot thank you enough for all you have done for me. You are such a huge help, and I'll definitely be booking another session soon. I appreciate you and your time so very much.
Wow. Well, that's nice. Some good changes, relationship changes, physical pain changes. I'm just reading an email that I got. You got one, I got one too. So I did a session with the woman, and one of the things on her thing is that her inability to cry. I never really had that before, but you and I, when someone says they just give us the symptom, said I'm not able to cry. Okay, well that's the symptom. What's the severity? It's a 10 out of 10. And through muscle testing, the first question is this emotion related? One of the answers, it's like, the game Snakes and Ladders, where you just go to the next piece. Well, if the answer is yes, then we carry on. So this is her email. And when I work with a client, 48 hours, I send them an email, say, hey, what are you noticing different? I'm so confident they'll notice. I say, what not did you notice, but what are you noticing? She says this, well, I will say I just cried for the first time in 20 years.
Oh, what?
That definitely worked.
Mm-hmm.
She's excited about crying for the first time in 20 years. So I thought that was a great little update.
Wonderful. Yeah. Good. So yes, we're still looking for a volunteer or two. I know Kimmy, you had your hand up there. We just need severity, location. Terry would love to volunteer if you need one. Knee pain. Okay. I got something there. Almost got it, Terry. Left knee, right knee, severity.
There, Kimmy just left an update there. Usually they're on the screen, but today something isn't working for us, so we're having to read it this way. But we are looking. Do you see her note there?
Oh, okay. Yeah, just came in. Maybe there's a bit of a delay on my end. I'm not sure. Okay.
Yeah, Kimmy says, I have big green emotional pain in both legs.
Called venous insufficiency.
Insufficiency. Now, one of the things that we don't do is we don't listen to the clinical name because it doesn't tell anything, right? When you say you have venous, maybe, insufficiency and brucitis in both legs, you know what we hear? La 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 la. That we don't know what that means. But when you have pain in both legs for more than a year and it's an 8, you know what? That's all we need. It's in both legs and it's an 8. So John, go ahead and see how you can help Kimmy today.
Okay. So I'm going to connect up here. And connecting up to Kimmy. Proxy connection. So we do have a good connection here. I'll try and keep my hands up to muscle test, but sometimes they just drop down here. Terry would love to volunteer. Connect up Kimmy. Proxy. All right. So dysfunction in the legs, pain in the legs, severity. I got 10, 9, 8. I've got an 8 as well. Pain for more than 1 year. And so is there an emotion related to this? Like a trapped emotion, stuck emotional energy related to this? There is, Kimmy. Yeah. Is that...
So just as a little reminder, John's asking yes or no questions. He's connected to Kimmy. Kimmy's subconscious mind is telling him what the yes or no answer. So he's not guessing. He's actually connected to Kimmy, getting yes or no. And what's your yes or no question, John?
So is there a trapped emotion associated with this pain, discomfort, dysfunction in your legs, low body legs? And, there's a diagnosis as well. We just like to see if there's an emotion, associated with this pain that's coming up as an 8 out of 10. Yeah. So there is a trapped emotion we can identify and clear to help reduce, maybe eliminate this pain, allow this area to, recover, correct itself, heal. Even. So is this trapped emotion in column A or B? So there's one in column A. Got my chart right in front of me here.
So John's muscle testing. His brain is saying it's in column A.
Yeah. So is it A odd row? Column A odd or even? Even. So 2. Yeah. So A2. So we're down to 5 emotions, down from 60, just with a few questions here. So the first one's anxiety in A2. Is it anxiety? I got a yes on that. Whenever I get a yes on the first one, I'll just check. Is it something else? I'll just check the other ones. No. So it's anxiety. It's the first one. Do we need to know more about this? No. If we did need to know more, we can get an age. We don't need to, don't know your age for this demonstration. We're just going to grab my magnet here, release anxiety from you now. Kimmy.
Any
Okay.
kind of magnet, by the way, so it doesn't have to be a big industrial one like I have. John's got a thin one, still enough to delete this energy.
Just a little refrigerator magnet. Cleared. Good. So is there another trap emotion associated with this pain here? The goal is to reduce, eliminate this pain. Kimmy, there is column A. Column A, no. So it's in B, odd or even. So I got B odd. So B1, 3 or 5, I got B1. So is it the first one, which is, I got yes on the first one there again. So it's effort unreceived. Yeah. Is it any of the other 4 here? No, it is effort unreceived. So that is, there's like 2 or 3 where people are like, what's that? So effort unreceived, you're giving an effort, you're doing something, putting an effort somewhere to someone, and it's just going unrecognized. It's not acknowledged. We'll release that now. And that's cleared. Good. So is there another trapped emotion here? Kimmy. Yeah, column A. So be odd or even. So it's B3. B3, yeah. First, second, third. Stubborn self-abuse. Which one is it here? Stubborn? Yes or no? Getting some. I'm getting yes on a few here. So is there confusion? There's a few here in B3. So there is confusion. Yeah, do we need to know more? No. Releasing confusion. Okay. Is there defensiveness? Releasing defensiveness. Is there grief? No. Is there self-abuse? Yeah, self-abuse. Releasing self-abuse. Good. Is there stubborn? And stubbornness. So we got 4 out of 5 of that box. All right. Pretty efficient.
Imagine 4 of these all collected in the legs, right?
Yeah.
That would have to have been notice some impact removing these.
Yeah. Okay. Is there another trapped emotion associated with this dysfunction, pain, low body legs here? Kimmy? No. Is there different types? So we talked about absorbed. So we like to check. Is there an absorbed? No. Different type shared? So maybe Michael and I were, same time, same place. Inherited. You can be born with these as well. Prenatal, so in the womb when your mom was pregnant with you. Preconception. Time before now. Preconception, trapped emotion? No preconception. Heart wall? No. Severity, 5 or higher? I got a 3 out of 10. So is there a trapped emotion here? No, it's not emotional now. Any sort of beliefs? No. Emotional? No. Do you want to continue? Yeah. Maybe something in the body code. So there's something else going on in the body code, which means there's just something else a little bit more here. I'm just going to pull it up.
Yeah. So John's using an app that has thousands of charts on it, and he's still going to ask yes or no questions, and he will touch on the button that says yes, and it'll open up more choices and more choices. So this is how smart your subconscious mind is. It knows exactly, telling John which button to press. Go ahead.
Yeah, so over here, it might be hard to see, but it says circuitry and systems, and then it pulls up, 6 more. I got an organ, so there's an unhappy organ. I'm going to click on the organ. Now I'm going to a muscle test to see which organ is, unhappy. So it's the intestine, somewhere in the intestine. So that could be the small intestine or the large intestine or the ileocecal valve. So it's the small intestine. Okay. So then we can ask if there's something imbalancing the small intestine. There is. Is there a trapped emotion? There is. Column A. No, be odd. So it's in B6. So it is pride, shame, shock, and worthy or worthless. Worthless. So we're going to clear worthless. Cleared. Is there another trapped emotion imbalancing your small intestine? No. Something else imbalancing your small intestine? No. So we're just going to reset the small intestine. Reset, reconnect, realign. Small intestine. Small intestine's happy at the moment. Yeah. Severity? 2. So something else? Do you want to get to, are we able to get to a 0 today? I got no on that.
Right. Well, why don't we get an update from her
Yeah.
in the chat? Give us an update, and then we'll let that settle for a minute. I'm going to work on Terry Magus with her left knee, and then we can, this happens in a real session, right? It's like, okay, let's just take a break, let the energy catch up. It's like you got a kink in a garden hose, and you take the kink away. It takes a few minutes cue the kink.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah, it's been a while since we used that example.
Yeah. So you just, the energy is not going through. There's no water coming through. You open it up, the water can
And
flow.
that's what we're doing today. We're removing emotions that are stopping the flow of energy and creating this pinch point pain and so on. So,
There's more. Fascia came up. I just muscle tested.
oh, fascia, that's always a good one.
Yeah.
We did a whole episode on fascia and that layer of skin that traps emotions and causes inflexibility.
Yeah. Connective tissue throughout the whole body. Sadness, imbalancing the fascia. It's cleared. Trapped emotion. No. Something else imbalancing your fascia. No. Got a challenging one here. Reset fascia, aligning fascia. Okay. Well, let's leave that there for today. That's a good demo for Kimmy here. Kimmy, if you have an update, let us know if you're feeling any sensations, energy's moving. There it is, tingling in my legs. Okay, that's a good start.
So tingling, it's like a bath bomb that you put in the water. It fizzes. The tingling is this energy dispersing. So we like the word tingling or sensation.
Yeah.
Well, good. Well, keep us updated. We're going to be online for another 10 or 15 minutes and give John another number from 0 to 10, 10 being severely sore and 0 meaning it's gone. And then we'd like to get an update. I'm going to work with Terry Magus, and here's what she's saying. Her left knee, perfect, right? What's a body part? The severity is a 6 out of 10, and she's had previous surgery there. Now, here's what happens whenever you have an accident or a surgery, that body part becomes the weakest part of your body, and emotions tend to collect there. When people say, oh, when I was a kid, I hurt my arm, I broke my arm, and it gets sore. Well, there's still emotions from that event that are stored there. So I'm going to use my muscle testing technique. If this is a yes, that's a no. I'm just scanning for Terry, Magas. It's my first time connecting, and I'm just doing my little ritual in my head. There we go. Am I Terry? Am I Terry Smith? No. Am I Terry Magas? Yes. I'm just going to surface the problem of telling Michael, because I'm her proxy, right? I was telling Michael about the severity and the tightness around the knee, the left knee. From 1 to 10, is it 10, 9, 8, 7? So our subconscious mind, that's the boss, is saying it's a 7. Terry said it was a 6. To me, that's good enough. If you can guess a 6, and our subconscious mind. Now, my next question is this emotions causing this discomfort? Yes. Using this blue chart behind me, where's the first one? Is it in column A? It's not. Is it in column B? It must be. Is it row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4? And here's the ones in row 4. Is it depression? Is it frustration? Is it indecisiveness? Is it? Yes. See, I got a yes. Is it panic? Yes. Is it taken for granted? So is this my own panic? Oh, it's not. Remember, this is the size. If this is yours, it's not mine. Well, did I inherit it? No. Did I absorb? I absorbed it. Now, in a cartoon way, an absorbed emotion means you were physically near somebody and that emotion got transferred to that part of your body. It's larger. So is it one or more? And it's one and it's panic. Is this absorbed panic? Yes. Okay, I'm just going to take my magnet. Same thing what John was doing. I'm releasing this absorbed panic. I'm releasing this larger absorbed emotion of panic or more dense. Just releasing this absorbed panic. I'm going to check my work. If I release this absorbed panic, I have. I'm just going to do a quick little check. I know it was only one emotion, but to me, when they're absorbed like that, they're big. They're troublemakers. They're bigger. So before today, it was 10, 9, 8, 7. Is it a 7 out of 10? Is it a 6? Is it a 5? Is it a 4? Is it a 3? So this one, imagine this collected around your knee. No wonder you couldn't move it very well. So your subconscious mind saying, you know what? It's down to a 3 with pain and flexibility now. So I'm going to ask my next question. Is there some more emotions collected around this left knee? Yes. Is it more than 1? Yes. Is it more than 2? Are these both mine? Yes. Are they both on the emotion code chart? Are they both in column A? So I just split the chart from 60 to 30. Let's find number 1. Is it row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, row 5? I'll read them out loud. Is it blaming? No. Is it dread? No. Is it fear? Is this my own fear? Remember, that's a smaller one. So I'm releasing this fear collected around my left knee. And this the next one, horror or peeved. Peeved. I'm releasing peeved. Going to check my work. Did I release these 2 emotions in my left knee? Yes. And I'm not going to wait for a subconscious mind to tell me. I'm just going to go straight there and say, do I have some fascia distortion around the left knee? Yes. Remember, that's a thin layer of skin. How many trapped emotions are distorting my fascia? Is it over 1, under 1, 1? Is it trapped? Column A. Is it row 1, 2, 1, 2? Is it despair? I'm releasing this energy of despair that's disturbing the fascia around my left knee. Now I'm going to use the body code app. I like to do all the things that I think I can ask and then go to the body code. It lets me know if I missed something, right? Because it's, I think it's this, like it went to fascia. Now I'm going to see what the body code, same with John, that app, the questions. Is there something in the body code that still I could use to help relieve and get my left knee to idealness? Yes. Is it energy? No. Is it a pathogen? Is it a circuit? Is it a misalignment of some kind? The answer is yes. So I'm going to click on misalignment. That's going to give me more choices. Is it a system? Is it skeleton? Is it a common? Is it soft tissue? Imagine all the soft tissues all around the knee. So one of them, is it fascia? No, it would have come up, but I already deleted it. So is it a connective tissue? Yes. Let's find out. I click on connective tissue, and now there's more choices. Is it a tendon? Yes. Is it a disc? Is it fascia? Is it a ligament? It's a tendon around the left knee. Is it broken or damaged? No. Is it just disturbed by an emotion? Yes. More than 1? No. Under 1? No. Is it mine? Is it column A, B, 1, 2, 1, 2? I'm releasing this energy of helplessness that's disrupting or disturbing the tendon in the left knee. Is there any more connective tissues? No. Before today, the discomfort was 7. Is it 7? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And that just might mean it's 0 is enough for now. Let's take a break. But we'll let that settle. And Terry, give me an update when you're ready.
Good, yeah.
And John, did you get an update from your client?
I did, yeah. Kimmy says, I have warm sensations in both legs now, 2 out of 10.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So that's wonderful. Awesome. Yeah, warm sensation. I can just picture like more blood flow or energy flow getting in there. Just opens things up, right? Like whatever we had 6 or 10 of these little things, just kind of just blocking the flow, and the energy is just not moving through, right? So you just release that, and your body can go in and correct itself and heal itself here.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we heard 2. Well, she's used both of the common. One is tingling, and that's, imagine this dissipating. And the other one is a warm sensation. So we hear warm sensations, tingling. Some people say, I felt a wash. In other words, it just went, it kind of left.
Right.
Or they can feel it on a body part, their toes or their head, and it just leaves people's bodies in different places.
Yeah, different ways, different sensations.
So, Don, we have a lot of friends watching, and we've helped almost 600 people here in the last 10 years. Hey, if you're just joining us, just a reminder, we have been doing this show for 10 years. I would have guessed 7 if you had asked me. I would have said maybe 6 or 7, but and it says 293, but it's really 294 because the first one was a disaster. We had all kinds of technical problems. So we just deleted it, and then we started over again. But that's okay. One show out of 293. We usually work with 2 people or more, so we're averaging about 600 people that we've helped here. and we have a very satisfied client base. People like you have been watching the show. We like to start off with at least two 25-minute sessions where we can get a lot done. You saw our speed today. We're experienced. We know how to get to stuff fast and easy. We know what to ask. We're speeding muscle testers. And I just tell people, bring more than one thing. You know, if we're going to be on the phone for 25 minutes and you say you have a seasonal allergy, well, that takes a minute. If you have cold hands, feet, that might take 3 minutes. So bring a list, and then we'll go through the list and see what we can get done, and then follow up on the second session. John, tell people how easy it is to work with you and I one-on-one. What's part of the process?
Yeah, you can go to our websites, and we have online scheduling, so you can find a best time, date that works for you. You'll get a confirmation email once you book that. And if you want to do video, like over Zoom, we send you a Zoom link, phone call as well. We can do calls over FaceTime or WhatsApp. And if you're busy and can't make it to a live call, we do it completely remotely or offline. Email us your list of concerns. We'll work on you, and then we'll send you an email and update of how it went and some of the session notes. And I'm at aliveinpure.com, and MichaelLozier.com.
MichaelLozier.com, and you can check us out there. And we have 293 episodes that we filmed here on YouTube, so you can check for previous episodes. We've also have on my Facebook page, which is Michael Lozier Fans. You can take a look at all the live episodes. Join us the first Saturday of every month. Come in, and it's kind of fun to watch. And if you're a practitioner, it's a great way to learn, because when I was learning, 10 years ago, I didn't really have anybody to watch. There wasn't very much online to say, here's how to do it, here's what to ask. So come in, watch us, and again, look at all the different subjects that we're helping people with. Mm-hmm. John, I think we reached our goal today. I'm just going to do a quick.
There's an update from TV here, just came in.
Theodora is from Greece. Hello, welcome to our friend from Greece. Aaron's asking, will you guys do food addictions in the future? We could. That's an easy one to do.
Yeah, we've done a lot.
I was talking to a friend this week, and he was at work, and I said, hey, I said, do you want to meet for lunch? And he said, well, we've never had lunch together, but I'm hard to have lunch with. And I thought, well, no harder than I am. I said, why? He said, because I'm gluten-free. So I have to go to places that have gluten-free sandwiches. And I said, how long have you been gluten-free? He said, I don't remember not being gluten-free. And I said, well, I help people with that. He said, what do you mean? So I don't always tell my friends about stuff that I do, because I'm already different. So I said, and I told him how I help people. I've helped people get rid of shellfish allergies, gluten allergies, wheat allergies, dairy allergies. And honestly, it only takes like under 2 minutes. So I said, can I? So then I sent him my Google review page, because this guy, it's brand new, never heard me say this before. So he said, wow, you got some awesome reviews. You're helping lots of people. I said, let me know if you'd like me to get rid of your gluten allergy. He said, well, I don't really know how it works. I said, you don't need to know. You just need to give me permission. Remember earlier I said, we got to get permission from our clients and when you volunteer. So he said, yes. So I did a session. We were chatting through text, and done chatting and watching TV. I got my chart out. I identified 2 emotions that caused his body to have a negative reaction every time he had anything gluten: pasta, pizza, bread, anything with gluten in it, rice, glutinous rice. And I found 2 emotions. I got them to 0, and I double, I triple, I quadruple tested, and it said gone. The negative reaction to gluten is gone. Now, I never trusted that in the beginning, but I've helped so many people with food sensitivities. So I wrote back and I said, when do you? He goes, I'm going to test it. He goes, I'm off. He goes, I have the weekend off in 2 weeks. He goes, I'm going to test it in 2 weeks. Because, he's nervous. People are nervous, right?
Right.
And it wasn't a deadly thing that he had, but he would break out. He goes, I don't want to have to break out and go to work. So he's going to wait for 2 weeks. He's going to be on vacation, and he's going to try his gluten. And here's the key. I said, right after you eat the gluten, text me and say, I just had a piece of bread or I just had gluten, and I will connect with him and I'll ask his body, did I just have a negative reaction to the gluten? And he'll know whether he did or not, but I'll know too. It'll say, no, none, it's completely gone. So,
Fascinating.
uh,
Yeah.
you know what? And this June 15th, maybe it's July 15th, I can check later. I'm going to be 3 years of zero sugar. You know what's made with sugar? Everything
Everything.
that's in it, on it, beside it, ice cream, cakes, and cookies, and pastries, and chocolate, candy, nothing, not one piece in 3 years. So
Yeah.
the answer to, can I help people get rid of food or drink? We usually do an episode where people pick one specific food or drink and get rid of it, but I also help people get rid of all of it. So, Aaron, we don't have it scheduled, but sometimes we decided to John will email me and say, "What are we doing this week?" And I thought, I don't know, find out when you get here. But we like to do aches and pains, but because we like to show people right away some of the things. I'm just
You
going
do.
through the chat here.
Yeah. Terry has an update. Do you see that?
No, read it for me.
Thanks so much, Michael. The knee began to relax right after you started. I got the warm sensation and tingling too. The knee was re-injured just before my mom passed away. It all makes sense. No pain right now.
Wow, we love that. So
Yeah.
I would call that a zero. And I think the first one, if I remember, sometimes I'm in a little bit of a trance, but I think it was the big bugger, right? Oh, look at that. He's got eyes on him too.
Yeah, it was
I think
absorbed.
it was the big emotion. So again, imagine this is in your neck or in your knee and we get rid of it. So check us out, aliveandpure.com for John, michaellogier.com. We've got a list of things that we're having success helping people with, and we'd like you to be next. So join us the first Saturday of every month, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern. John, that's it for today. Let's say goodbye.
Thanks, everyone. See you next
See you
month.
later. Cheers,
Take
everybody.
care.